Alright, hey guys, it is That One Movie Guy.
And his dumb friend.
And we just got out of Rogue One. We're going to be reviewing it.
This is the non-spoiler review.
Yes. This one has no spoilers. We are going to do a spoilers review that'll be put up in... Actually, no, these will both pop up online at the same time. But we will have a spoiler one for those of you that have seen it before and just want to talk about it. Then that's
Which probably isn't too much of you.
Yeah.
Until the weekend gets through, so...
But... yeah, let's start. So what were your, off the top of your head, what are your thoughts about the movie?
I love just how dark the movie feels. Just like the entire, like even the way it was shot, the colors were faded, but not in a distracting way where you're like, man, that just really took away from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But you were just sat there and you're like, this is
like,
Star Wars,
it's like
but it's
you're
dark.
thinking like in the back of your head, oh yeah, no, this is Star Wars, right?
And we all know that Darth Vader is going to make an appearance in this movie, and I'm not going to say anything about what or how, but I have my Darth Vader blanket, and he has made me so happy that I just had to use it for this, review.
I going into the movie, I was excited for Vader. I'm like, we're going to see Vader again. This is going to be friggin' incredible.
Yeah.
And it was. They used Vader exactly how they should. That's all I'm going to say. They used Vader the way they should. So, now, talking about the main character, Jyn. Did you like Jyn? Did you believe Felicity Jones?
I did, and I know you went through and you read Catalyst, right? That's the name of the book.
I read Catalyst.
And I know that she's not in the Rebel... Wait, what was the name of the cartoon? It's Rebels, right?
Yes, she's not in the cartoon.
Okay. Like, I know I'm not as big of a fan as you, and I don't follow the story as much, but, like, they just did such a good job with her as introducing her as a new character in Star Wars that I just felt like she belonged there.
That's awesome.
Even though like you didn't know her at all, she fit right into the Star Wars universe.
Now I know because I got a preview because I read Catalyst, the book that preceded Rogue One.
Which, by the way, you guys should read, and I should read too because apparently it's good.
Yes, you all should. It's fantastic. But because I got an introduction to Galen and to Orson Krennic, so I knew what their chemistry was before I saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from your first impressions, what did you think of their chemistry? Like, did you like how they played off of each other? Like the chemistry between the two. I mean, they interacted only like a couple times in the movie, but it still was.
Who are you talking about again?
Orson Krennic is the bad guy. That's the guy that was in the white tunic and the cape.
Yeah.
And then Galen was her dad. So what did you think of the two characters as they were introduced from the movie?
I don't know. There was a lot of like just mystery around them. Like you know that her dad builds the Death Star, but like you also from the get-go, and this isn't ruining anything, you see him as a family man. So he's like trailers. He's like this building this massive weapon.
Yeah.
But yet at the same time you're like, what are you doing? You have a family. The bad guy, though, what was his name?
Orson Krennic.
Orson Krennic. There's so many names in this movie, and it's all like new people. I swear. There are a lot of
names. Yeah.
I don't know. I wish there was more of a backstory on him. I connected to him on a level only because he was an amazing actor.
Ben Mendelsohn killed it.
But, like, I know I don't know as much about you, that's why I'm the dumb friend.
Right.
But I feel like in order to fully dive into his character, there needed to be something there, like, why was he a part of the, Imperial...
just his backstory.
Just what happened, like why?
Yeah, that is. I mean, I think the movie did a great job with introducing the characters and getting everything rolling with this new story that we're telling. But from my perspective, because I've read the book, it tied in so well, and I love having that backstory, which is why I think at the same time, like for those of you that didn't read the book that are going to see Rogue One, they're still going to enjoy it because you still enjoyed it.
And here's the thing that cracked me up too is like, you have Jyn, who in the trailers looks like she is part of the Rebel Alliance and that she was there all along. But then you watch
spoilers.
Huh?
Spoilers.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But she's a true rebel at heart.
Yeah.
Like, not just, like,
it's
part of the rebellion, but, like, you know, I don't know, there's so much about her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great. I love the band of rebels that they got together.
Yeah, they were like
Cassian.
It was like the Misfits.
Yeah, it was like the Misfits.
It was the Misfits.
The other one who played Cassian Landor, I really messed up his name. Cassian Endor was his name, and then they got Donnie Yen to play the.
That Cthulhu.
I'm gonna mess up his. It's so Chitu.
Did they say his name in the movie?
They said his name in the movie. I'm just
for a guy that didn't know his name. For the guy who didn't know like what his name was, I still thought he was a.
He was a badass. Oh, I know. Oh man, yeah, and you can tell from the trailers looking at him that he's like, you can't tell if he can use the Force, but he's blind and he's beating them with a stick. So in the fight sequences with him, they are awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And if you like a good action movie,
the action is incredible.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, Gareth Edwards' direction. It really mimicked Godzilla. Have you seen Godzilla? The new one?
No.
Yeah, it was also directed by Gareth Edwards, and it's like you can get the ground level. It's a gritty, ground leveled movie that it's interesting. It's very interesting because behind all of it, it's Star Wars, and you can see that because they introduce a lot of new planets, which I loved.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really built the world that you know as Star Wars.
You're shaking this entire couch right now.
I definitely am, yeah. But it was so great to see him, while expanding the world, he still made it feel so small, and it felt like a heartfelt.
Yeah, it
story.
is kind of crazy, and this isn't giving anything away. When you first watch the movie, it's like, bam, cut, new planet. Bam, cut, another planet. Mm-hmm. Bam, cut, another planet. But the way they did it, they like sectioned it off well enough to where you could get a feel for where they were, and then you didn't really need any more.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, where are they right now? Like you knew where they were the whole time.
They didn't aim too big by trying to create like a whole nother universe.
Yeah.
But they still introduced new planets. But they still made it feel as a grounded horror movie, and that's part of the reason I love this. I just loved it so much. So you said. Now, what did you think of her dad, Galen or so? Played by Mads Mikkelsen.
Without giving anything away,
mm-hmm.
He just... I don't know how to talk about it much without giving it away.
Fair enough. Did you at least like him or not?
Yes, I did like him a lot. He was a very... Yeah, I see I'm going to say something to give something away.
It's fine.
He was a very just in-depth person.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of layers, like an ogre.
Yeah.
The onions.
Yes.
No, that was stupid.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, Mads Mikkelsen actually plays Shrek. His name isn't Galen or so. He's very layered. It's like
very layered. Donkey.
But yeah, that's a great part of it. What else was it?
Sidetrack of the year.
Yeah, really. But now, now I'm curious. From the tone set up in the trailers, we saw that it was going to be a lot more intense. Do you think the trailers did the movie justice, or do you think there was even more to the movie behind the trailers? Like, did the trailers set it up perfectly for you, or were you still blown away by it?
I feel like there was a way to get part of the story out of the trailers, like the storyline.
Yeah, you could make.
But I wasn't. When I was watching those, I was more like, "Holy crap! This is Star Wars!" Like, I wasn't like paying as close to attention to the storyline that they were trying to tell in the trailers. So I feel like the trailers of Star Wars were kind of like the trailers for Transformers. They were just epic and amazing, but the movie was actually good. So that's the difference.
Yeah,
that's the big difference. Which was funny because we saw the Transformers Tale of Nights, whatever.
The last night. They played the trailer
and
there.
Those trailers look so epic, and it's like, those are the best parts of the movie.
That's what they want you to drink.
Shout out to the Silver Dome, though.
Yeah, the shot in there was from the Silver Dome.
Sidetrack of the year.
Yeah, quick sidetrack, yeah.
But
I mean, actually, on top of that, I just want to. What did you think of the trailers? Because they played a lot of cool trailers before the
for
movie.
Rogue One,
Yeah.
I don't even know if I saw all of them, to be honest, and I feel like some just.
Oh no, the trailers that appeared before the movie.
Oh.
Like those ones. Like I thought they actually did a great job with choosing the trailers.
Yeah, besides for that,
to precede it, other than the Transformers one.
the Transformers and the boss
baby boss.
Baby boss. Oh my gosh.
Baldwin. Okay.
It has Alec Baldwin
enough.
in it,
Yeah.
but like, okay, you watched the first trailer that they put out for that, and it looks like some secret CIA baby. And then you watch the trailer for this one, and there's like multiple babies on a play date all talking to each other.
It's a very strange concept.
And they're like trying. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how that one.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna have. Yep. I don't really know.
Other than that one, though, like, God, okay, I'm just trying to count down. They had the Spider-Man Homecoming one.
Yeah, which is great.
That was awesome.
I love the comedic timing of it.
That was great. Yeah.
What's his name? Who do they have playing Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, he was great. So yeah, they had that. The Transformers one. The Boss Baby one. They had
Logan.
Sing.
They had Logan.
They had Logan.
That was the same trailer I've already seen, but it was cool to hear it.
It was great to see it on the big screen.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And
then they had Sing.
Yeah,
it wasn't a new trailer at all. We've seen.
I don't know how that movie is gonna go either.
I have hope. I think that could be a fun.
I feel like people
came
here to hear about Star Wars.
That is true, though. Yeah. So okay, yeah.
But I feel like we can't really talk much more about it.
I don't want to spoil that much because going into the movie, like, not completely blind, but going in not knowing what to expect.
Yeah. Just a warning. I know a lot of you have heard there's no opening text scroll.
Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, it's.
And they started out in a way that makes you feel like there should be one, and it's just gonna throw you off.
Yeah.
But I promise, don't let it throw you off.
Yeah, it definitely threw me off too. For the first, literally the first 30 seconds was really jarring because there was no opening crawl.
What in a galaxy far, far away? No opening crawl.
It was just like boom into the.
But they still did the iconic shot from a planet up to the ship.
Yeah.
Which you know is gonna happen. It's a Star Wars movie. I was not ruining anything for you.
Right. Yes.
But
that beginning it was jarring. But if there is one thing to be wrong with the movie, it's that. I mean, were there any other like huge?
There were some things that I was thinking about, but I can't talk about them. They're going to be spoilers.
Spoilers? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be as critical as I can, but it's hard because obviously a huge fan. I read the books and all of that stuff. But even being critical of it, it's just really, really well made. Mm-hmm. In my honest opinion, I think it's better than The Force Awakens.
But like I said earlier, when you're comparing to The Force Awakens, that's like comparing like the first Captain America movie to Avengers. Like, you can't compare one little side thing to an entire franchise movie.
I realize that.
It's hard for me because I love both of them,
mm-hmm.
but at the same time too, Rogue One probably was written and acted a little better.
It did.
And I think the reason why it feels full circle because in Force Awakens there's still so many questions that have to be answered. Mm-hmm. And I feel like 8's going to be amazing, but Rogue One, you kind of knew the story arc that was going to happen.
Because they released before it came out.
Yeah.
It was going to
By the way,
end. 10
it
minutes.
goes Rogue One, Episode 4.
Yes.
Not Episode 4 and Rogue One. I've heard that one.
Oh, God.
Not Force Awakens and then Rogue One.
No, Jyn Erso is not Rey. That theory's been debunked.
Yes. No. So go into it knowing that.
And it literally.
Actually, I have a good, a good idea. I think it'd be a smart idea to go watch number 4 before you see Rogue One.
That makes sense. Don't get me wrong. But coming out of Rogue One, there is nothing I wanted more than just to put on episode 4.
I don't think you would get anything out of watching 3.
No.
As great as those prequels were. As great as they were. Oh,
yeah. 3's the best one.
Anyways. So, I think just seeing how Rogue One connects to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you watch 4, you'll appreciate, because I feel like there are some reoccurring characters in Rogue One than there is the 4, and I feel like you would catch more stuff.
What do you mean reoccurring characters?
Like characters that were in 4 that are in Rogue One.
Like Vader, obviously.
Vader, and I feel like there are a few other things too.
Yeah, there might as well be. There might not. Shit, we'll probably just cut this part out because I kind of. Okay.
Whatever.
We'll see. But yeah.
We'll see where we can.
I personally find that very fascinating because I have yet to view 4 again because I've seen it like 100 times by now. But I personally feel like this movie literally makes 4 even better because it gives you the story of what happened right before 4 started, and it puts you in a total.
Without ruining anything that happened in Rogue One, you will feel the struggle and the pain of the Rebel Alliance, and you'll feel what it was like to actually steal those plans rather than like, oh, they stole the plans. Like, you actually know what happened.
It's very fascinating. Yeah, again, it just goes back to the word. It's fascinating to learn how they got the plans. Sorry about that. It's fascinating.
Yep.
But yeah, okay.
I feel like this should be the end of our.
I was just about to say.
Spoilers review.
Wrap it up. Give it. Ooh, didn't even think about the rating scale. What out of 10?
Okay, since I don't know, like my rating scale might be different than yours, but like.
Well, just they're 10.
Well, no, that's not what I meant. I just meant like we're looking at the movie differently.
Fair enough.
So, the only issues that I saw were something I can't talk about right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give it like a 9.5 out of 10.
I will.
Because nothing is perfect.
Right. That's what I'm wary to give it 10 out of 10 because like I don't think any movie deserves 10 out of 10. Like that literally like there's at least one small flaw in every movie. So I'll agree with you. 9.5 out of 10. Mm-hmm. But by far
go see it. That 0.5 is only because we're like, too scared to say 10.
Yeah.
And if you go on Rotten Tomatoes and be like, oh, it has an 85, The Force Awakens has like a 93. Yeah, that's because The Force Awakens played it safe.
Yeah.
Rogue One is...
It doesn't play it safe at all.
From the very opening scene, you are like...
You can tell
they're not playing it safe.
You can tell like, oh, this is real. And it feels real.
Yep.
And it's great. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Give the video a like. Or if you're watching it from Facebook, because some of you might be, then give that a like, comment.
Give some feedback. Follow me back on I am running a blog right now on WordPress.com. I'll put the link in the description below. So thanks for watching. Catch you later.